Top 15 uses for the DiSC profile. There are many uses for the DiSC profile. Essentially, people and organizations use it to better understand themselves, friends, family, coworkers, clients, and prospects to improve themselves and grow their business. DiSC is a non-judgmental, self-interpreted tool for understanding behavioral types and styles. It's specifically developed to help individuals explore personality and behavior as it applies to different situations of their personal and professional lives. Build greater self-awareness. Imagine getting ready in the morning without ever looking in a mirror. You may have one vision of your appearance in your head, but there's no telling what you actually look like. The same goes for our behavior. DiSC provides a framework that you can use as your behavioral mirror. It introduces you to the DiSC model of human nature and clearly outlines some of the important ways in which people are unique. Improve communication. Communication is more than talking and listening. Genuine communication requires a deep understanding of another person's perspective. For years, DiSC has successfully helped people understand each other on a more fundamental level. Ultimately, the DiSC profile helps you adapt your communication styles in a way that creates an enduring working alliance with those you interface with daily. Adapt to different styles. How many times has someone gotten upset with you because they've misunderstood your intentions? How many times have people misread your tone, your mood, your body language, or your approach? DiSC is designed to help you grasp that insight before misunderstandings occur, not after. But most important, you'll recognize how behavior is likely to be misread and learn how to adjust your communication to meet the needs and styles of those around you. Learn communication effectiveness. Communication is a fundamental skill. Most of us can do it well enough to get by, but we could all probably use some improvement. Unfortunately, communication is often regarded as such a basic skill that we take it for granted. When you become aware of your unique communication style, you can show those around you how to effectively relate to you, opening doors instead of closing them. Manage conflict and resistance. People oftentimes come across as difficult because they handle conflict differently than we do. DiSC provides managers and leaders with a simple, direct way to understand the different fears that drive much of the conflict and resistance they see. You'll learn how and why different people become threatened and discover skills for relating more effectively with people of all styles. Reduce conflict, fight or flight. In reality, there are more than just two responses to conflict. DiSC provides a powerful structure that helps individuals and groups develop the understanding and empathy to work through tough interpersonal conflicts. It's designed to spark a lasting change that speaks to not only the individual, but also to the group. Use your strengths to your advantage. Everybody likes to succeed. It's no secret that some of us seem to have more natural social skills than others. But the truth is that we all have our own interpersonal strengths. DiSC helps to pinpoint your unique strengths and how you can get the most out of your talents. It also illustrates how these same strengths can be overused to the point where they become obstacles. Maximize your strengths as a manager. DiSC approaches management as a one-to-one relationship. Managers have an influence over other people. Their strengths can be a terrific benefit for the people who work for them. And of course, their limitations can trickle down to create frustration, confusion, or even paralysis for those they manage. Because they have this effect on others, managers have a responsibility to know themselves and the priorities that drive them. As a result, managers will learn to maximize their strength, making both themselves and the people they manage more effective in the process. Maximize your strengths as a leader. DiSC approaches leadership as a one-to-many relationship, as opposed to the one-to-one relationship of management. Your DiSC style as a leader influences how you approach each of these steps of the leadership process. Unlike other individual DiSC reports, which emphasize understanding the difference between people, DiSC used in leadership focuses on understanding how your tendencies influence your effectiveness in specific leadership situations. Remove barriers to performance. Great managers and leaders can read people. They know that employees have different skills, different concerns, and different levels of motivation. Consequently, they've learned to adjust their style to their employees' style and the needs of the situation. DiSC is designed to help managers and leaders recognize the employees' needs and remove barriers to performance. Maximizing your key contributors. Even the best performers get stagnated from time to time, but before managers can help them out of their rut, they need to understand the situation and why the person's having difficulty. DiSC helps managers and leaders to read the situational needs of their key contributors and adjust their individual styles accordingly. They'll learn some of the fundamental strategies for reading the willingness and ability of the people they manage, as well as the approaches that are most effective in each situation. Build a sales relationship. The most effective salespeople don't use a one-size-fits-all approach to selling. They know how to read the unique needs of each customer and relate to those needs and effectively sell to their customers' buying behavior. It's a highly developed skill, but it can be taught using DiSC. DiSC can help them adjust the sales process to acknowledge important preferences and values of their customers in every sales situation. The result is strong, lasting relationships with customers of all styles and more sales. Respond to customer differences. It's easy to forget just how much diversity there is among our customers. We get wrapped up in our own way of seeing things and rely too much on a single, well-worn sales approach. The DiSC model explains human nature and helps people appreciate the distinct differences of each style. They gain insight into why certain customers are difficult for them, and they practice better ways to respond in those situations. Improve team effectiveness. Think about the first work team you were on. You probably quickly discovered that each person had a unique way of doing things. Sometimes team differences are easily accepted and laughed about, and may even complement each other. But too frequently, teams find that those differences can also cause confusion, stagnation, or frustration. Using the DiSC model, people learn how to address 3 of the most common challenges that teams face: motivation, conflict, and communication. DiSC helps people learn simple, intuitive ways to make lasting improvements in a team's effectiveness. Improve team motivation. Everybody on a team is motivated. They're just motivated by different things, and sometimes toward different things. DiSC helps participants pinpoint the things that drive their success on a team. Through the DiSC model, participants learn to appreciate the role that their environment has on their motivation. Team members discover how to capitalize on their particular motivators in a way that makes the entire team more energized, dynamic, and successful.